Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. This is the Crypto Wars channel. Please join us today for a quick little educational, informational, not financial advice, informative video on preparing for a great reset. These are my top three things that I think of right off the top of my head when I want to prepare for basically our own micro-apocalypse, great reset, okay? 1, do you buy a bunker, live underground, and just go that route and hunker down? Option 2, do you get a nomadic, overland, really decked out vehicle with all of the basic accommodations you would need, and now you cross the land distance via vehicle? Or option number 3, get a sailboat, get a boat of some kind. If you're very wealthy, go ahead, buy a yacht, whatever. Travel the ocean blue, eat this fish on the sea, and go from island to island going that route. So I think we really have those 3 options. Now, if you're like me or most people, you probably can't afford most of those options right off the bat. So it might take you time to acquire you're moving about to get to one of these 3 options. But if you don't do one of these 3 options and you just kind of sit by on your hands and watch the world go by, I'm sorry, you're probably going to get wrecked. And wrecked not just like in your portfolio, or wrecked not just like in your accounts, but like you don't have food in your fridge or in your cabinets to eat. So let's all take care of each other and start educating ourselves now to prepare for the future. So let's start with my little bit of facts and research things that this is just a quick synopsis. So we're just going to do basic Google searches on everything. So it's like mainstream narrative data that gets my point across to anyone of any age, of any demographic, no matter where you're coming from. But this is how we prepare for the Great Reset. So gold. Let's talk about gold, right? I'm going to go to the Monex website to look at the gold chart. So if you look at the gold chart from 2012 to today, this is the 10-year. This is basically kind of sad. Charts are pretty much supposed to just go up and to the right. And I guess it did that after 5 solid years of downward manipulation, and then a solid 5 up years towards the upside of manipulation. And now it's doing that double bull trap, typical market cycle trend, and it looks actually similar to most other things, but it's not. It's way worse in gold because the percentages are not volatile like nearly that of the stock market, let alone that of the cryptocurrency market. So gold is a good thing to have. You can, if the lights get shut off, you can barter with it. If you get arrested, a lot of times there still are rights, so your gold is confiscated to the side, and whenever you're out of your arrested state, you're given that gold back, and that can be used to get you out of a bad situation. So gold has purposes. It has use cases. You can go buy a 999 gold bracelet, and sure, it's kind of more malleable, but that's 1 ounce pure gold you're carrying around. That's $2,000 at any barter price, pawn shop, anywhere. So if you find yourself in a hard place, tight spot, that's what gold is for. But let's not get too carried away and become these crazy gold stacker gold bucks, because I can promise you from my research and my own experience in this manipulated gold market, as much as you like it, as much as you believe in it, as much as you want America to be on the gold standard, and it could be maybe somehow by 1/1,000,000th chance one day, no matter how much you believe in that system, I'm sorry to say the big boys own this system and they don't want you in it. So this is how most of the corruption is being brought about in our money systems, which is why the Great Reset is happening, which is why we need to move out of the control of the composite operators of the gold and other systems to hopefully, I hope gold doesn't go wrecked and go to nothing. I hope it goes to the sky high and then we all make a bunch of money. So that'd be great. On to my next topic. To catch you up on where we are, if you didn't research this in middle school, I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you, but some of us did. And so we spent, probably the rest of our lives kind of tiptoeing around this, but not really knowing what to do to prepare. And now we see that we're here in the Agenda 21 Sustainable Development Knowledge Platform. Go ahead and research all of this information. Long story short, they want to kill you and rob you of all your rights and make everything expensive and make basically, I mean, it's kind of everything you could imagine. And then we get into the Agenda 2030 Sustainable Development Goals, which sound great. No poverty, zero hunger, good health and well-being, quality education. So how are we going to get to these things? And I think that these are probably, things that are, they sound good when they're pretty colors with numbers and stuff. And they're things that I could back. But we know who's leading this. And that's the UN, using the Flat Earth flag as their chosen flag of world government. On to where we are located ourselves in this Great Reset. What do? This is where I'm at. In the United States, it's a big place. Lots going on. You can hunker down here, and you could stock up on your ammo and your seeds and join like-minded people, create communities and build and get some solar panels and sustainability and there's a future here. But it's not guaranteed, right? They're building a massive wall right here to trap us all in. This operation between these two countries right here is one of the biggest shams in human history. I've been in Mexico a lot, spent many times going back and forth. And it's so weird that you can just cross a line in the sand and now you're in the third world, right? Where the power of your US dollar has this like weird magical power to like buy you 10x the value from a lot of different things, especially if you're considering like getting food from like restaurants or getting basic commodities. It's very inexpensive buying wood and building supplies and plumbing supplies. It costs a lot less to do things to transact in the southern world. In the third world, probably in the whole third world, it's a lot less. So there's a premium to being here. And if you can put your money and lock it up in the blockchain and move it anywhere in the world, does that matter anymore that you need to be here? Because you don't really have to now. So we'll look at the NASDAQ chart now compared to gold. It's just up and to the right, basically, and it's going to probably continue going up and to the right for as long as they can print money. So as long as they keep printing, charts go up and to the right. Then, if you're not familiar on crypto, let's just start with the basic one, Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin up and to the right. Right now, short term, forming this pretty obvious bear trap from what the basic stock chart psychology looks like. We can look at that. So Bitcoin today 48.7. Everyone, if you want to see super bullish right now, you got to be above 49.9. But we'll look at the chart, and I'll kind of show you what the basic, textbook Fibonacci, 4 highs, right? So initial run up, crash, mini, 1, 2, 3, 4, and down. And sadness, and extreme bulls, pattern bear trap, and now here we are right now at this final 180-day. So that was our last high, Bitcoin's high. And why am I showing Bitcoin? I know there's a lot of other coins and a lot of other charts doing a lot of other things, but most of those coins are in some way, shape, or form attached to the value of Bitcoin. So this gives us a quick little look. And so boom, there you go. hard to say what to do. Great reset, it could just go up to the sky. So you don't know. So hedge your bets. Don't go all in. Dollar cost average. Then we'll just look at this program right here. Seems like a great option to me if you're just getting into crypto and you're late. You're early for Hex. So this is not financial advice, but I recommend following these steps and getting in now, along with several other low cap projects that are really useful. Useful sites. HexViz, GraphHex. So I want to find the one. There is one that you can see when these stakes are ending. Staker app. Maybe. HexVision, probably. It's probably HexVision. So yeah, let's talk about the three options. Sailboat. Okay. If you're a poor man, you can get a sailboat. Probably outfit, license, the whole thing. Shabam. Basic supplies. You can get a 2-man, 3-man crew boat for like 10 grand. Okay. So, great reset option number 1. I think this is your best option. Option number 2. Let's go ahead and get yourself an overland rig. Some kind of 4-wheel drive, reliable, so like a Toyota, okay, reliable vehicle with everything you need inside. And if, you go more gas, fuel, diesel efficient, that's probably better. Option number 3, we go with go ahead and just get yourself some land somewhere. Go buy yourself land, okay? I've done that myself. You can do it. You just got to be resourceful and look around and save a little money and find someone who will own or carry you some land. They're like, hey, put $500 a month, then you can own it in 5 years, whatever. Just do it. You'll figure it out. You spend how much on rent anyways, and that money just disappears. Okay? Stop doing that. Then we're going to go to what you do once you have that land. Go ahead and put yourself one of these on there. And you're set. Grow your food, grow your seeds, grow your community, grow your crypto wallets. Take them off the exchanges, put them in your wallets, put them in your MetaMask. Start mining and start staking if you're new to the space. If you have a graphics card sitting around, start mining. Use NiceHash. If you're new to the space, buy Hex, stake it. This is it for my show today, guys. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I'll talk to you soon. Please like, please subscribe, and please follow my TikTok, Crypto Wars. My Instagram, crypto.wars, with a Z. Remember that. And if you want to email me, jadenmongan@gmail.com. That's my name. JADONMONGAN @gmail.com. Talk to you soon.